Beautiful people of Saffron Media, it's so good and exciting to be here again. Thank you so much for always staying tuned and always receiving news and report with love. I really appreciate you. And of course, we are here to give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings. So, guys, if you want the most exciting and reliable happenings, this is where you should be because we give you hot, just as you want it. And of course, we've been on the case of Oshiomhole and Ize Iyamu and that of the PDP and the APC, clashes in respect to the election that is coming forth on the 19th of September this year. And of course, if you can remember that Obaseki went to see the elders, and of course they prayed for him, and even the Oba of Benin said it is his prayer that has kept Obaseki going. But something happened because Ize Iyamo and his godfather Adam Oshiomhole also went to see the fathers in the kingdom and asked for their blessings and support for the forthcoming election. But unfortunately, Adam Oshiomole's plea was not accepted, and this is the reason why his plea was not accepted by the elders and the kings in Benin Kingdom. Yes. Say a day after Governor Godwin Obaseki visited the Oba of Benin, Adam Oshiomhole and APC Edo candidate Ize Iyamo visited Benin chiefs to seek their support for the APC. However, the Benin chiefs made their position of being neutral loud and clear, despite Oshiomhole kneeling to beg them. Why did they do this? For starters, their head, the Oba of Benin, Oba Iware too, is non-partisan and doesn't support any candidate. Therefore, the chiefs cannot go against their head. Secondly, Oshiomhole admitted that he made a mistake by campaigning for Obaseki back then in 2016. Thus, the chiefs are worried that he may be making such a mistake again. The embarrassment that they felt by him kneeling down is still fresh in their minds. The chiefs are the custodian of Beni culture and would not try to cause division among their people, at least not openly. So that was what the chiefs actually said to Oshiomhole, that they are not partisan. And of course, they saw his kneeling down as being so desperate, because when he also came to them back then in 2016, he talked so much about Obaseki to make everyone believe that he was the best, and everyone believed him. And he coming back to tell them that Obaseki is the worst, it's hard to comprehend. And that would actually make the kings and the chiefs not to even believe in his candidate, and that could even cause the candidate to lose the election. Like I said yesterday, that some of these kings and chiefs, they are not partisan, but really they have a way of telling their people and convincing the people to vote for a particular candidate. They know how to maneuver those words to tell them who they prefer, who their preferred candidate is. But Adam Oshiomhole has of course, some of them said he wasn't actually even a very good leader while he was there. So why would they believe so much in him? But some also believe that he was a good leader while he was there. So definitely, just as they have their respective kingdoms, they would also support or disagree to him one way or the other. So even the kings that you thought they are not partisan or non-partisan, they still have a way of influencing their people and making them believe that this is the right candidate. So for Oshiomhole, they saw his kneeling down as being too desperate and begging for support and praying for support for Ize Iyamo. And people would ask that, okay, the same Ize Iyamo you destroyed his reputation back then in 2016, how come he has become your right-hand man? What has he done rightly, or what has he come to you to do that has made you to actually support him to this extent? But really, he has no reasons for all of that. I think he's just feeling that Obaseki was disloyal to him. And when we talk about the disloyalty, there are certain things that he would have expected that Obaseki would do while in government. Maybe for him that Obaseki did not do. And that has actually caused their rifts and caused their differences that looks like it is unable to be settled. Because if you can remember, there were so many party leaders and, party heads that called them together. But, there was it was so hard for anyone to really bring in their differences, to settle their differences. And up to this present moment, they are still at loggerheads over something that no one knows about. Yes, I would say that something that no one knows about. Oshiomhole has refused to really come out to say this is what Obaseki has done and why it should not be supported. He only said that he has some unfinished projects and he abandoned some people and all of that, that of course only the people of the land understand if it is true or not. But really, he hasn't really come out to tell the world or tell the Edo people why he has issues with Obaseki. Yes, what some of the elders and chiefs told him is that he doesn't need to kneel down to plead with them to, support Ize Iyamu, because of course Ize Iyamu has his own ambition. He should let Ize Iyamu test his own popularity among the people and not kneel down to beg for their support. That Ize Iyamu is in the right position to campaign and ensure that, his ability is being known and felt among the people of Edo State, that he doesn't need to come in to tell the people who Ize Iyamu is. And you know what that means? Indirectly, they're trying to tell him that, guy, you don't need to be a godfather to this man, because of course you have been a godfather to someone that you have come to, come behind right now to also say he's not a good product. So you have brought us another product and you expect us to also, approve that product. Why don't you allow the product to advertise itself and, let them see its popularity amongst the people of Edo State? And that is the main reason why the elders would actually say, or the people are saying, that his plea was rejected, because of course that was the response that was given to him, that allowed this young man to test his popularity among the people of Edo State. You don't need to speak for him. You don't need to plead for him, because of course you saw the video, you saw the picture of where he knelt down to beg the elders of Benin Kingdom. But of course the head of them all actually spoke and said, this young man should test his popularity among his people. If he's a son of the soil, of course, the people will respond. And if he's a good son actually of the soil, he should be able to get a pass among his people. But if otherwise, well, he takes it just as it is. But Oshiomhole being at the middle, it looks like he is the one that wants to run for that election, and that is what the elders and the chiefs do not really want. They want him to allow this young man to do his own thing, just as the other guy, Obaseki, is doing. He has tested his popularity and he was able to win the election. And of course, even when Oshiomhole came some years ago, I'm not sure there was anybody that actually came as a godfather to him, because even on his videos he said it. He said, I was I was no boy to anybody before I became the governor. I became the chairman of the Labour Congress. I was not a boy to anybody. He said a lot of things that godfatherism is not really important when it comes to politics. And that has been the result of what the elders have actually told him. So guys, you've heard it all. Oshiomhole is, they're trying to make him reduce his own campaign for himself, because it looks like he's campaigning for himself. They're trying to reduce all of that and ensure that he's campaigning for the right candidate, or he's leaving the candidate to do what he has to do. So guys, whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section. We'll be waiting to hear from you, and ensure you turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to give our video a thumbs up. Thank you for staying tuned, and bye for now.